Sunshine. Om, good afternoon, everyone. Today's topic is the naturopathy, or as Swamiji gives the name, Wellness Center. We managed to go to the Yogaram and get the slide from one of the main doctor there, which that's why I'm going to show you. And so let me just share the screen now. Can you see the screen now? Is that okay? Ashok bhai?
Yes, it's all right, Shravanji. Yeah.
Good, excellent. Let me look at now how do you set the so Dr. Salil Maheshwari is a medical doctor. Also, he's also a diploma in naturopathy and yoga. He's in charge of the new center open in Yogram 5-star, which he does all the practice there. So I'm going to go. He's presented me the slides, so I'm going to go through that. So what the wellness center is about. That's the universe. What is health? It's a state of physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. Physical means proper sleep, proper appetite, proper nature call, good bowel movement, no constipation, and so on, and feel very light. Mentally, positive thinking, and learn to live at the present. We tend to live at tomorrow. For some of us, tomorrow never comes. Socially, good relationship with family, your community, and the nation, obviously, and all together with the universe. Like the COVID-19, the whole universe is working together to fight the infection. And Vasudeva Kutumbakam, very important. This is one of our main things in our culture. Spiritually, your consciousness will connect with your soul. Are we really healthy? What is disease? Disease is an unrestful condition, imbalance in body's function and constitution. Cause of disease are disposition of waste material in the body and accumulation of waste thought or vices in the mind. Abnormal composition of blood and lymph fluid, which lowers vitality and deficiency of nutrient. These are all cause of diseases. How does the body cleanse itself? Breathing out, exhalation, you throw out 70% of toxin from your body. Urination, bowel movement, and then sweating. Through the sweat, you do it. Extra effort, when body has too much toxin, then what happens? You have a diarrhea, or you vomit, or you get common cold, cough, and expect when you have too much mucus in your body. And if you have too much heat, then you get boils, skin problem, and so on. Of a female, licoria, or when you're fighting infection and you're losing the battle, your immune system, you have fever as well. What the drug do? It's symptomatic improvement. For short term, gives you improvement because it manages It doesn't cure you, it manages your symptom, but in the side way, it suppresses body's cleaning process. It's an emergency management. It's a control. It's not cure. Only 10 to 20% of medicine actually cures you. Rest only is controls it. Then you have to take the medicine for the rest of your life. Living with basic elements. What are the 5 elements? Fire, air, space, earth, and water. Your body is made up of those 5 elements. Naturopathy is not only a system of healing, but also a way of life. Sort of a lifestyle. Focusing on your food, ahar, your daily routine, your thinking, आपका व्यवहार, conduct, and sanskar, your habit. All these plays an important part in your health. That's what naturopathy does. What is ahar? What you eating, when you eating, how you eating it, how much, and the vibration the food is cooked by. Who by? What? Are you eating it raw or cooked? Are you non-spicy, non-fried, vegetable, fruit, dry fruit, nuts, sprout, coconut milk, and milk, etc. Is it alkaline or acidity? Is it sattvic, rastic, or tamasic? Or it is a whole grain? Or is it processed? These are important questions you have to ask. Naturopathy diet is like you see everything in natural, not processed. When your body has a time clock, biological clock, don't eat it without being hunger. Every time you eat food, it takes 4 hours to digest. So there should be at least 4-hour gap before you're taking your meal. How do you eat it? Eat your liquid and drink your solid. You chew your food enough time to mix with saliva. So when you go into the stomach, liver had to produce very little biles, hydrochloric acid to digest the food, and body can absorb all the nutrients and promote overall health. How much do you see eat? Half the amount you're hungry. Stomach is a small organ, just like a fist, but it can expand. But if you overeat it, when it's digesting the food, produce some gas. That's why people, when they overeat, they start burping and gas comes out from everywhere. So really, the best way to have the main meal away from the table, you go and take a smaller plate and take a small portion. And once you finish, don't go back to it. Vibration. Who is eating it? Who is preparing it? And money by which food is purchased. So really, when you're eating it, it should be a happy occasion. No distraction of TV and not talking about negative things. Always talk positive things, all the good thing in life when you're sitting with around the family eating together. Who's preparing it? Sometimes if you go to a party, they have thousands, 100 different variety of foods. It's brought from outside. But if you go to certain family, they only have rice, dal, and one vegetable. They made with love and affection. That's more healthy than the one you have 100 variety of food. And how they buy the food, the money came from. If money came from else, like a stealing or somewhere else, not the right way, then food prepare it has a negative effect on your body. So that's the vibration around you, very important. Daily routine is very important. Sleep is to relax, always in relaxed position, and the peace of mind, very important. Every night you pray, grateful to the God. Wake up early, at least hour and a half before the sunshine. Smile, have a gratitude, chant some mantra, drink water. eye wash, nasal cleaning, mouthwash, mouthwash with just trifla powder, things like that. Nature call, have a good bowel movement, have a morning cool rub bath and all that. Very important with cold and hot bath, which is very important as well. And Jal Neti plays a big part as well. I'll talk about that later on. In daily routine, they have a yoga and pranayam daily. You have to do that. Exercise, walking at least 10,000 steps every day. And sometimes you have to learn to walk backward as well, if you prevention of knee pain. And then you have a sun bath, you have an air bath, breakfast, vegetable, fruit juice, dates, sprouted beans and curd and yogurt and so on. Then you have lunch, dinner, brush your teeth, and go to sleep. If the daily routines are, you create your own depending on your lifestyle and try to create a package, very important. And thinking, mental balance, thinking affects your health. So you have to think positive. Think positive. Double negative is not positive. Only positive thinking is positive. Very important. Bhavar, be good to see God in everyone. Once you do yoga, pranayam, you find the God within yourself. And same God exists in every one of us. So you try to be, you see God in everyone. So you try to respect everybody. Role playing. Sanskar, your thoughts and your action. Very important. If man has preserved his ability to choose his nutrients according to his altered health and disease condition, we wouldn't have to need for invent medical science at all. The problem is we are too much involved with what the food tastes like and everything else. We're not looking at health until something goes wrong. Then we start looking at our health side. So what is naturopathy? It's a way of life. We treat and nature heals. Follow the law of nature. Nature will reward you. If you disobey, it will punish you and give you disease. Proper food, proper rest, proper exercise, and use of the 5 elements to heal your body: fire, air, space, earth, and water. Very important. Naturopathy can be defined as a drugless treatment based on the theory of vitality, theory of removing toxin, theory of self-healing, capacity of the body, and the principle of healthy living. This is this kind of some side the actual practice what they try to do in wellness center naturopathy. There are 12 basic principles. One is all disease, their cause and their treatments are one. All forms of disease are due to single cause. What are they? Accumulation of waste material, bodily refuge in the system. Only way to cure the disease is to employ method which will enable the system to throw out this toxin accumulation. Very important. So, and basic cause of disease is not the germ. Why is that? Because germs develop after the accumulation of waste, which provides a favorable atmosphere for their growth. If you have two bins, one empty, one with rubbish, which will the bacteria will grow? It will grow in the one with the rubbish in it. That's what the problem is. So really you have to have a good bowel movement. If you don't, you always have some sludge in there, and that's when the bacteria starts to grow. So basic cause is morbid matter or waste material, not the germs. If one practice right life, good life, no germs can cause any disease. Germs happens afterward, after you have too much waste in your body, not beforehand. Number 3, acute disease are your friend, not your enemies. Why? Sometimes we have a fever because your immune system is fighting the infection and losing the battle. That's why you have the fever. All acute disease such as fever, cold, inflammation, digestive disturbance, skin eruption are nothing more than self-initiated effort on part of the body to throw out the accumulated waste material. It's like people are sneezing and coughing because you have too much mucus in the body. Body in natural way is not getting rid of, so body is trying to do it forcefully by sneezing and certain things and so on. So acute diseases are our friend, not enemy. Chronic disease such as heart disease, diabetes, rheumatism or arthritis, asthma, kidney disorder, etc. are the outcome of wrong treatment and suppression of acute disease. Once you have the disease, we treat it wrongly by too much chemical rather than body designed to heal itself, not helping it there. Nature is a greatest healer. Body has the capacity to prevent itself from disease and regain health. The role of naturopathy is just to help the body in regaining back and fully developing its natural healing capacity. That's what naturopathy does. Naturopathy, the patient is treated, not the disease. Very important. Naturopathy, the patient is treated, not the disease. The successful treatment of a patient depends on 5 factors. First, the Ayurvedic doctor will find out how much waste material is there in patient's body and how much vital life force the patient has. And then how much patient does had the how much patient does the patient have? How strong medication operation the patient has already gone through? And then you find out how much belief does the patient have in naturopathy treatment. If you don't have belief, you won't get much of the benefit. You have to believe in the system. A long wait for diagnosis is not required. Only thing that is required for diagnosis is how much waste material is accumulated in which location, in front, back, side, or in the whole body, or organ like heart, kidney, liver, stomach, intestine, etc. of the body. Chronic ailment can be treated successfully. This treatment can take slightly longer. Nature's way, nature works at slow pace. Growing a tree takes a long time, but cutting it doesn't take long at all. See what I mean? So nature is a very slow taskmaster. It takes a slow process. So if you have chronic illness, you have to give time. Don't rush into it. Chronic treatment can be treated successful. This treatment can take slightly long time. Chronic ailments are also accompanied by toxicity generated by medication, what you have taken as a chemical. So naturopathy treatment has to remove those toxins in order to fully cure the disease. In naturopathy, cure doesn't only mean to removing the disease. Holistic cure also includes becoming fully healthy, strong, and full of life. And what happens is once you get rid of the disease, suppressed disease also emerges again during naturopathy, and we are cured forever. This is called healing crisis. Time period for this phase is 2 to 7 days. Usually people when go to naturopathy center or wellness center, they have to stay for 7 days. The disease emerges are cured in the reverse order of occurrence in the past. Every emergency should be considered as a milestone for holistic health. So nature cure treats physical, mental, social, which is moral, and spiritual, all 4 aspects of at the same time. The nature cures treats body as a whole instead of treating the each organ separately. It doesn't use medicine. According to naturopathy, your food is medicine. Doing prayer according to one's spiritual faith is an important part of that treatment. Very important. Connecting with your soul. Naturopathy, the sun, Agni, sun bath. You sit under the sun and then so on. Vayu, you do pranayam and so on. Space, you did that with diet and fasting. Intermittent fasting is very important as well. Which after 6 o'clock, you don't eat anything until next morning. And for earth, you have a mud therapy, different mud putting on your body and sitting in the sun for an hour or so and then wash it off. And for gel, you do a lot of different hydrotherapy, different hip, hip bath and different thing to heal your body as well. Space, original primary element, essential for existing of other element. Perception of sound. Do not overeat. Live in open space. These are all the healthy guidelines. Fasting, you need a total rest, physical, psychological, and sensory. When you're doing fasting, you should abstain from solid and liquid food except water. That is a complete fasting to give a body a rest. Your liver is working all the time, digesting food all the time. So once in a while, that's why in Indian culture, you do fasting every 15 days complete. But then these days fasting is become like a big party. They eat more fried food and everything else. Really, it should be just liquid. Give a body a complete rest. Fasting is total abstain from food. Only water is taken 2 to 3 hours interval. And then you have the short fast, 2 to 3 days, for long fast, up to 20 to 30 days. Fasting is effective in acute and chronic disease. Very important. Once the body is clean, highly clean body, your immunity improves as well. To fight infection, also to remove toxin from your body, also to remove any dead cell, because cells are dying, new cells are being born, and dead cell need to be removed. This is able to remove the dead cell. Only thing is, if you are an extremely weak person, you're anemic, you're pregnant, or you have a certain illness, old age, then you don't do fasting. Air, essence for life. Prana, inhalation is very important. Prana, please. Then the prana, you have different, like prana, udana, vayan, samana, and apane. Depending on, it's all have different function. This is more like a level 3. We won't go into that too detail. And pranayama, every morning you should go for a walk, at least 10,000 feet daily. And if the weather is good, barefoot on the grass is very good with little clothes, light clothes. Walk on the grass. Dew dropping improves the eyesight and does the acupressure like effect on your all the pressure point on your feet. When you're walking, keep your mouth closed. If you're wearing glasses, take your glasses off to let the air, cool air hitting the eyes as well to clean the eyes. And inhale and exhale in some kind of rhythm, like a music, nice and gentle space. And do not talk while walking. Always you have to kind of meditate at the same time as well. Very important. Nature back there. And then your sun bath. Sun is the source of powerhouse of energy. For all living plant and animals, sun has a power to purify and stimulating effect on the human body and the mind. Sun bath is useful for improving the circulation of the body and for treating various skin disease. It provides vitamin D3 and so on, increasing immunity is able to fight infection. The sun creates transfer your cholesterol level in the body into vitamin D3, which is able to fight infection and prevention of lot of ill health as well. Timing, the best time is first thing in the morning sun, which is not too hot. But obviously we are North Hemisphere, sun's never too warm, and duration should be 45 to 1 hour. But you have to have precaution. If you're in a hot country, then obviously you have to be careful. And if a skin problem, the process, then you have to be careful as well. Next is the water. Sorry. Able to control the body temperature. Water is very important. More than 70% body is made up of water. To remove lymphatic fluid, to remove any toxin from the body, it's got to be in liquid form. And every reaction or action happens in the body in water. It's a healing thing. If you don't drink enough water, that's why a lot of people, breast cancer happens to people who don't drink enough water as well. Even after surgery in the hospital, they always have a fluid next to you to make sure you drink plenty of water. It's good to also, it gives you relaxation, rest, pain, and very good for pain relief as well. Produce sweating, and you go to urinate more often, so clears the whole body system, cleans the blood properly, and lot of water goes out of the body through urine, through the skin problem, sweat, and through the lung. When you're breathing in and out, you get rid of a lot of water. So you have to drink plenty of water. Whatever your weight is, divide by 30. That's I'm 90 kilo plus, so I need to drink 3 liters of water daily.
Shravanji,
even your
can you
blood,
explain that again? Shravanji, sorry to disturb you.
boliye,
Can you explain that again? How much water we should drink,
you
please?
take your weight and divide that by 30. Like I'm 90 kilo, over 90 kilos, so divide by 30 is 3 kilo. I need to drink 3 liters of water daily.
Thank you.
What happens is you have two kind of nerve system, parasympathetic and sympathetic nerve system. When you are in parasympathetic nerve system, body in relaxed mood, so blood goes to the all different organs in certain proportion, which is very important. When you're under stress, most of the blood goes to your hands and feet to run and fight. So there's no enough blood left to go to organ. So that's why stress is okay for short period, but if you have a long period, it causes it's cause of a disease as well. And obviously you have to improve circulation. Drinking water also helps to promote body temperature and get rid of all the toxin through the kidney. And drinking hot water used for good for stomach pain, relieve gases, clean stomach, and drinking sip by sip. So the benefit of drinking cool water, and there's also the benefit of drinking hot water. And then you go to hydrotherapy. Water therapy is highly effective and pleasurable, acting like a mild stimulation to vitality and for achieving the optimum health for the body and the mind. It is helpful in cleansing or detoxification of the body. Water treatments are more effective in easing aches, pains, discomfort, stiffness, also have a cosmetic benefit. And then I remember when you go to Yogagram or any health wellness center, every morning you have to wake up at 4:30 or 5 to do your morning routine. And then you go for morning where you have the jalniti, clean your nasal passage, and you gargle, you drink water and vomit, and then you have you have enema to clean the bottom part of your colon with cool water, hot water, or neutral, and that even sometimes they use the certain chemical like coffee or trifla powder or something, water to give you enema to clear the bottom part of the system. So what they do, they put the pipe to the back passage under gravity, and that when the water goes to your system, and then you go to bathroom, it all comes out and clears the bottom part of the your intestine. Then you have a different bath, hip bath for different. All these baths have different benefit for different illness. Spinal bath. Then you got the steam bath as well. And now next element is the earth, the soil. has a cooling effect. An absorption effect, mud absorbs foreign material from the body and gets rid of it. Has a magnetic effect, it releases pain, improves circulation, disinfectant, and deodorant as well. So different color has different benefit. If you have black soil, use that for skin disease. Yellow is for general purpose. Multani mitti for hair wash, skin disease. Mountain soil for cooling effect. And red soil is for arthritis. Soil from the lake, river, or well could be used as well. That has a cooling effect. So really, even drinking water, if you put the water in the matka banate hain, matka, then water contains all the elements and it's become a kind of alkaline water, healthy water. Also, cooking food in the pot, clay pot, has a different taste because soil has all the different minerals which goes into the body and gives you, energizes you and promote good health. Mud is one of the 5 elements of nature. It retains moisture longer, thus cools the body. It saves and constantly can be changed easily by adapting water, and it's easily available and not expensive. You see, that's how we do. You put the mud all over the body and then you lie down in the sun. And last but not least is also the massage therapy. It's a system in naturopathy in which body tissues are manipulated in different manner in order to increase blood circulation and relax the muscle. So psychological, what happens? Muscle relaxes, enhance your blood flow, enhancing toxin drainage mainly by the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system will remove all the toxin, elevation in hemoglobin, pain relief, immune system support, enhancing your T cells, so your immunity improves, and your white blood cell also increases as well. People with a liquid, white blood shortage of the white blood cell and so on. And then last but not least, obviously yoga, which all you know about, which tends to give you the balance of fire, air, space, earth, and water, and try to connect with yourself, to find who you are, what's the purpose of life, and find the God within you. You connect with yourself. A lot of time people are born, die, and they don't know who they are. Yeah, yoga is one way to connecting with yourself. Very important. Union of a body and mind. Once your body and mind is connected to the breath, then that leads. Sorry.
Okay. How are you?
Hello.
No, I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
You can meet somebody. Sorry. Thank you.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah. Oh well, I need to take proper one though. I'll do it in a bit. But I just put the oven on. I'm gonna have some chicken bakes.
Okay.
And I'll eat properly later.
Unmute kar do unko, please. So
Daddy, we both don't know.
There is chicken.
What
Yeah.
chicken?
Chicken curry and rice.
Mhm.
Okay. Chicken bake.
Maniji, can you unmute the lady?
Well, I normally do that.
Miss Ravanji.
Can you unmute that person? Somebody is talking with it. No, that's okay, no problem. Okay. Sorry. Yoga, in cases of flexibility, as you know, you all are yogis. You all know exactly what's happening with yoga. Don't have to go too much detail there. And then you have acupressure, which we will be doing class not next week after. And then you go electrotherapy, chromotherapy, exercise therapy, lifestyle modification, and so on. So thank you. That's the, let me just stop the slide there. Sorry, so much sun shining. I can let me just give me some. That was about the wellness center, how they work. I'll explain to you the routine. What happens is you get up in the morning, you do your bowel movement, brush your teeth, and do your eye wash. Then you go back to the center where you have a jalneti, which is pot looks like this kind of pot. You put your nasal passage and you put hot water in it, and then you go down. I'll just show you, and I'll just explain to you quickly. And then you do the eye wash, Tifla water, soaked in water overnight. You put the eye cup and you cover your eyes and blink for 10 to 20 seconds. I'll share the screen again, just show you the jalneti. Jalneti is a yogic way of cleaning your sinus.
It's just
very
the black
important.
spots, Ravanaji.
What's that?
Just a black spot, so can't see anything.
Okay, stop again. Start again. Share screen. Can you see it now? Sorry.
No, can't see.
Can you see it now? Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes.
See it now, good. Jalneti is a yogic way of cleaning your sinus. And very important with COVID-19, what they find certain hospital in India, all the doctors who are working initially with COVID-19 patient were doing Jalneti daily, and they had a very good success rate for not catching COVID-19. But it's a very way of cleaning your sinus, and it's one of the 6 purification procedure mentioned in Hatha Yoga. Involves pouring water in one nozzle and flushing it out from the other nozzle, helping you to keep the nasal passage clean. Jalneti is way of cleaning your sinus and consequence, keeping the respiratory tract clear of the dirt and toxin. So all you need is a Jalneti pot, pinch of salt, and lukewarm water. And go to page 2 now. Sorry. So you can see Jalneti is very important part of it. And next is obviously let me see. I think I meant something wrong. Something went wrong there. Why did you go to the screen again? Sorry, I'm new to this kind of technology.
Oh, it is with that.
Example पे comment करना.
How do you go to the screen again? Yes. So I'm saying, but you know roughly what Jalneti is anyway. Now, next one was, I'm trying to go to other screen. Prabhuji, let me see. I need to close that off. That's what's wrong, probably. Let's see your screen. Sorry. I'm trying to go my desktop. Can't seem to go to desktop somewhere. Sorry. What I'm sharing is going back to the screen. I need to stop that screen probably. That's what's wrong. Try once more. You see Prabhuji here? On the wrong screen. What is screen sharing has stopped as shared. Music icon. How do you go to next screen? Yeah. Keep locked into the one screen.
You can close this page, Ravarji.
How do you close the page? That's something. That's what I'm trying to do.
It must be in right corner, like cross that. Yeah, try that one. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Sorry, I had that there.
Then go back now.
That's it. So wait. Yeah. Got it. That's la.
Yeah.
So I want to go to not detox.
Mhm.
The other two processes very important to do that on daily basis.
Okay.
See that all right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can see.
Detox is very important. Most yogagram or wellness center anywhere at all you go to the world, you have to get rid of toxins. So first you ask those questions. Do you frequently get blocked nose or sinus problem? Do you prone to getting colds or flu? Do you have a bad breath? Your body smells? Do you have a coated tongue? Do you have any sore muscles or pain, joint pain? You have eczema, hay fever, or other allergy? Do you have a frequent headache? Do you have a good bowel movement, constipation, or does your stool smell as well? So answer these things tells a person, Ayurvedic doctor also, that how much toxins are waste products is in your body, which you have to get rid of. Colon is the sewage system of the body, where the body stores the waste material. Proper elimination is must if one has to regain an optimum health and healthy body. I'm sure you all agree with that. Well, we do not eliminate waste, toxin backs up into your system, which can create a toxin buildup, resulting in indigestion, constipation, and so with bad breath, a lot of gas, you're passing gas all the time, piles, colitis, skin problem, asthma, insomnia, you don't sleep well, allergy, depression, your immune system goes down, menstrual problem, lot of menstrual pain, body smells, obesity, arthritis, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and so on. With wrong diet, insufficient water intake, lack of exercise, stress, and lifestyle, the colon often gets clogged up with putrefied matter, overvitalization, leading to many diseases. So most disease happens in your stomach. Madhya Pradesh mein. If it's clogged for longer period, it loses its tone, leading to constipation, which is the root cause of all disease. Simple as that. So colon hydrotherapy is a process of cleaning and flushing out your colon or large intestine. The treatment is similar to an enema, but extensive. While enema cleans only the lower portion of colon, colon irrigation attempts to clean the entire colon. Colon hydrotherapy, water under pressure or under gravity without pain, goes to the back passage into your colon, and then it flushes out and gets rid of all the stagnant facial material, dried material from the body. This is how does the mechanically done. But in yoga, in wellness center, we try to do it also with sun prakshalan, low sun prakshalan, which is a colon cleansing in Ayurvedic way, natural way. When it's practiced, it's highly recommended that you practice this first thing in the morning. What do you need? All you need is about 6 glasses of water, approximately 2 liters of salted water. But if you have high blood pressure, then no salted water, just plain water. Once you complete the practice, give yourself, so what you do, you drink water, 2 or 3 glasses, and do 5 exercises. Once you complete the practice, give yourself about a half an hour before eating any food. It's a strong suggestion that you should not, under any circumstance, try to force your bowel movement. It should come naturally, relax, natural and relax. Losar Prakshalan helps to clean the entire colon system, all impurity, resulting in feeling lighter, and your body starts to absorb more nutrients. You are not what you eat, you are what you absorb. Some people are eating good food, but it's all going out of the system because your colons are all clogged up. It's got too much dry feces around it, so it can't absorb the mineral. Technique is quite simple. Drink 2 glasses of salted water or plain water, lukewarm water, prepare for you. Practice 5 prescribed asana, each 8 times. Now repeat this cycle 2 or more times and until you feel like going to the bathroom. When you ask to evacuate, quiet and practice with no pressure. Your water will come out quite dirty, and then gently until it starts coming clean. That means your colon is completely clean. The 5 asana you do is Tadasana, standing and arm stretch. Then Triya Tadasana, standing and arm and side body stretch. And then stand and twisting. And then you got the Trikiya Bhujangasana, resting your twist, stretching upward, facing dog position. And then you got the usually the Indian bathroom where you sit down and you bend with the thing else. So the exercise, you can see their posture there, that's the 4th and 5th one. So what I'll do is now stop share screening and I'll ask Maniji to do all those 5 exercises. You can see it, but some of them you can do yourself anyway daily. I do some of the exercise daily myself, which if you want, I can show you afterward. Because to promote health, you have to have a good bowel movement. I'll remove myself just now. So there's a 5 exercises you're going to do.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. So first, yeah. Should I start? Yeah. We do
Yeah.
this exercise every day. It's supposed to be doing 8 times, but I'll just show you. Should I do it 3 times, each of them, because we don't have enough time. So we do Tadasana. So everybody know how to do Tadasana. So first interlock your fingers, or you can do it this way. If you want to join with me, you can join with me. So we do Tadasana. So to lock your finger, then you go on your head, and then you breathe in, then you go up on your toes. You hold it there for a few seconds. You can count yourself. 5, and then you come down. And do it again. Breathe in. And then, so we do 3 each time, and then next is a stretching. So leg apart a little bit, then you go up again, then you go on one side, hold your breath if you can. If you can't hold your breath, you just breathe in and out. This is side stretching, also helps with all your digestive system as well. Then come in the middle, then you go on the right. Then you go up again, breathe in. So do all this when you get up in the morning. Help your digestion and help you your bowel action very smoothly. Next, the hand in the front. You breathe in, then you go twist and go back. You hold 2 seconds. Then you come back in the front. Breathe in, go on the left. Breathe out, come in the front. So you do this exercise 8 times. Last time. breathe out. Next, you take your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand behind your back. And then you look back. Did you breathe in? Then you hold. Then you breathe out. Then you do the left hand on your right shoulder and your right hand behind. And you look back. And do 3 times. I'll just show you. Okay. Last time. All this exercise you do 8 times. Next one is when you lie down on your tummy, and we're going to do Kriya asana. Is like a Bhujasana, Bhuj Cobra asana. Sorry. So we lie on your tummy.
Money Ben, પેલા કહેતા હતા 5 to 6:30 એ છે પ્રોગ્રામ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Next one, you lie on your tummy, and then legs apart. You breathe in. You come up. Then you look on your right. Try to look at the left heel, and just hold that for a few seconds. That's again stretching your stomach, your back, and everything. And you breathe out. Breathe again. Then you go left. And then try to look at the right heel. And you're twisting your whole of your stomach. That's helping your digestive system and helping your bowel action. Then you come back. Breathe in. Right. Back. And down. Breathe in. Right. And down. Fast time. So you breathe in. Come up. Look on your right. Look at your left heel if you can. Then you breathe out. Come forward. Come back on your tummy. Last time. Breathe in. Look left. And breathe out. And just relax. And the last exercise is very challenging. It's very difficult, people with the knee pain. And people, please do not try to do this if you can. But you can sit on the chair. But some of might have done it. So if you just stand in like we used to sit when we were in East Africa or India, we used to sit down when we have a toilet down at the bottom in the ground. So you put your hand, it's very difficult to get the balance. So you breathe in, then you take the one leg down and you look back. If you can't do it, you're a star. I'm trying to do it, but not always successful. And then you look back. Or if you can't look back, you can just do it like this. Sometimes you have problem getting, if you got a lot of back pain, you can't do it. But you can do a little bit of sitting down if you can. But if you can do like this on the floor, it's very good because you can see it's stretching everywhere. So that will help your bowel action. So if you can do it, it's very good. I think that's it.
Thank you very much, Maniji. That was excellent. So what I'm going to do now is I'll show you what I do every morning before I have my bowel movement. You like to see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll show it. I need to just reset my thing, do my mobile be easier. Let me just put the other Zoom on. Easier. Right.
Recording in
Let me just.
You are muted, Sarvanji.
That's it. Sorry, if you highlight my new one, take other highlights away. Remove from the spotlight. Can you see me now?
No,
Yeah.
your camera is off.
No, yes.
You can see it now. Good, excellent.
See now.
So what I do is, when I wake up in the morning, before getting out of bed, your body is in passive state. You just woke up. First thing I do is rub my hands together
Mhm.
and then cover my face with it.
Yeah.
And then I do the Pawan Muktasan. Bend my knee on the bed, lying down. Touch my nose, both sides, left leg, and then right leg. And then do both legs together and turn around, swing it around. So some night time when your process body is cleaning itself, it releases some gas that able to release the gas from your body. So any blockage has released gas. When the gas comes out, then makes the concept bowel movement easier. Does that make sense? And then I have next to my bed jug of water in copper jug. So I drink 2 to 3 glasses of water very quickly. Not mixing with saliva, because I want to go into my intestine to start my bowel movement. And then I do 5 exercises. This one, simple one. First one is obviously, let me move this side there. Can you still see me? First is the Tarasan, we did that. Easy enough. That's what with Mani showed you. And then sideways, they're quite simple. And then Trikonasana. And in India, when you sit on the floor, you're pressing your calf muscle. Calf muscle is connected to your stomach. So what I do on the windowsill, put my feet and press my calf muscle like that. Both legs. By doing this, you'll find you will able to feel the bowel movement happening faster. Now I go and sit in my commode. So don't look now. This is my private space. No looking, no looking. So I've sit in my commode nicely. And then what I do is, I usually play my mobile phone, put the music on beforehand. Something nice drumming of it keeps you kind of gets the body energized to get the body moving, and then breathe in and breathe out. This itself, people who can't bend their like lat exercise with Mari, so people who can't do that, they can sit and do this in the commode. That's the same effect. Put the pressure in the intestine. Do that, then you feel something happening. And then you do the sitting on the toilet seat. I do the Tarasan again. And then do this one, which I do daily in my morning class as well. My toilet seat is quite strong. Don't worry, it won't break.
Mhm.
Do this for a few times, and also the twisting round. The space is tight, so usually you have to do this, and then do the. And then suddenly you feel urge to come. Then you put your left hand on there, right hand behind the toilet seat, and turn right, so things pops out. And do the same thing with opposite. But this only clears 70% of bowel movement. 30% still lying inside. So you haven't really finished yet. If you get up, wash your hand, go away, that 30% will create a lot of health issues. It creates a lot of fermentation, a lot of gas. That will give you all the gastric problem, make the body more acidity. Then what you have to do is do some more exercise. First I do is Agnisar. Just to shake all the things and everything moves down to the certain place. So somebody said to me last time in the class, but Swamiji says yoga should be done in nice, clean environment. I said, I'm not doing yoga. I'm trying to get a bowel movement shifted from my system. So you do that, very good, excellent. And then obviously, again, you still do the Tadasana, do all the things you're doing again, few more just to get the thing going. And the last, not the least, I find also recently, they put your thumb either side there, or you can do it like that, and you go down and do Kapalbhati. That exercise your intestine, large intestine, and the feces can go down to the bottom and come out and pressure can build up. And last but not the least, for the finale, you take a Tadasana and you do a swimming hip turning. And you do that, everything starts coming to the bottom. And you feel the pressure building up. And suddenly the music is going to the full rhythm. Going drum, 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 and then you turn right and you sit and everything pops out. And do the same thing in the opposite direction, anti-clockwise, and do the same thing. And then you come up, wash your hand, you get up, and that's it. Good motion is like a promotion. Your body feels lighter, you won't have any health issue at all. Very important. So really, that was the whole presentation. And now it's time for question and answer. If somebody wants to ask a question, things like that, I can answer them. No problem. Any question anybody wants to ask? Just put your hand up, then Marius also give highlight them. One at a time, you can mute yourself, otherwise. Anybody?
Namaste, Shravanji.
Om.
Madhusudan Thakur. Shravanji, is there pressure points which we can use on the hands to activate this?
That pressing this also gives you the constipation. Also, your stomach point is there. Okay.
Okay.
Pressing there, you release the gases in the stomach. The best one is actually just do the Tadasana. You have to stretch the intestine. When you go up, so the feces start going to the bottom and pressure builds up. And also drink plenty of water.
Okay.
You have to drink extra water. And copper water helps with constipation.
Thank you.
And have to eat more fiber as well. More porridge or things like that, which will help you to move your bowel as well easier. Anybody else?
Somebody asked the question on chat, how does salt water affect the body?
No, the whole body is made up of fat. It's saline. Usme namak rata hi hai. Your body is made up, so it doesn't make any difference. That's why we use salted water to keep the same constitution of what body is made up of.
But I think, Sarvanji, you mentioned because if don't drink salt water, if you've got a high blood pressure, I think
Yeah,
that's-
if high blood pressure, then
was-
obviously you use the normal water. That's right.
I think that's where the confusion was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, blood pressure, then you just use the normal water, lukewarm.
What happened?
Okay. Any other question?
Sorry.
On you go,
Yeah.
Maria.
No, I just want to, what happened? People just, I mean, sometimes myself, I just get up, I have 2 glasses of warm water, then I have no problem, so I don't need to do an exercise, I
That's
don't
right.
do any
You
of
know,
this.
once the system
Yes.
once the system gets clean, then it moves every day
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, because a lot of people are constipated, nothing. This is where this exercise is very important. People do
That's
that.
it. But you're doing exercise every day. That's why one thing a lot of people
Yeah.
do this, they have to go to 5 exercise just before, just like not the 5, even 2 or 3 exercise and press the calf
Yeah.
muscle and do some dancing movement in the toilet seat. Then that itself will move the bowel movement.
That's right. Yeah.
I
That's
don't know
very
whether
important.
Uttamji want to ask question or see, unmute yourself. So. Need to ask any question? Not open a camera. No easy.
Obviously, I'm looking for positive and negative feedback as well. Anything you feel. I know it was quite a lot of slides, but that's the slide given from Haridwar. And obviously, hopefully, you have a better knowledge of understanding of Wellness Center, what they do in there as well. And also, they do acupressure there as well, and also massage and all the different walking. You have to learn to walk backward as well there for half an hour and so. And you have to do minimum 10,000 steps every day. And eating food, what kind of food you eat is very important. Sometimes they give you sprouted food. And doctor decides what to give you, and that's what you get: watermelon or papaya, and sprouted beans, or you get jaggery. You don't get milk. Some people only get soya milk and things like that.
Somebody has put the question in the chat, Sravanji, what is one has diarrhea due to anxiety and stress?
Yeah. But sometimes diarrhea is due to the IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, where body. But what happens is you have the biggest nerve, which is the longest nerve in the body, and there's a nerve in the stomach. The both need to be connected. If the connection is somehow not working in harmony, that's when you have a loose. That's why IBS send you a consultant for put a pipe through your back passage to look at they won't find any problem because it's not there. It's not physical. It's more of a mental state of affair. It's more with your nerve system not connecting. Your stomach nerve system and biggest nerve is not talking to each other. There's a lack of breakage in communication, and that's why IBS is. So you won't find, you can only diagnose by symptoms, what symptoms you have, but no way you'll find anything happening to your body. Body is still in the same way. It's just a nerve, it's a neuro problem. That's why sometimes when you eat food, you go to the bathroom very quickly.
Also, can I ask?
Yeah,
question?
yes, Thakurban.
Quite a few people have complained that they go frequently in the toilet for 3-4 times a night, either passing urine or motion. Is there any reason for that? I know one diabetic person do go for.
No, but you mean urination or the bowel movement?
I think that for both.
No, but bowel movement is different. But for the urine one, for the bathroom, for the number one urination, because of the high sugar level, the kidney is trying to get rid of the sugar from the body, and that's why you go to bathroom more often. And sometimes you get dry skin, that's why you get dehydrated and so on as well. So really, you have to drink plenty of water. That's what thing it is. But same time, nighttime, most people die in nighttime. So make sure you still drink plenty of water. That's very important because it's 90% of blood is made up of water. If you don't drink enough water, you have a heart attack and stroke at night time.
Yeah. So it's very important to have water at night as well.
Because I get up 2-3 times as well. But that's part of life. You just got to learn. But I can fall asleep, no problem. It's just lifestyle you have to change, or control your sugar level if you can.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Bowel movement is on you go. Sorry, Alkaji.
Yeah, you showed the exercise for the bowel movement,
Mhm.
and if there's a lack of time, is there a acupressure points or massage you can do? Because I've heard that if you drink water and massage your stomach, that helps with the bowel movement. Am I right?
Yeah, but you drink hot water.
Okay.
Hot water, cool water won't help you. Hot water will make the bowel movement faster.
Okay, because I've heard that if you massage your stomach,
Yeah,
if
massage.
you've got
That's
time.
why they use in the Yogagram Wellness Center, what the Ashok Bhai we were talking earlier on. They do the hot and cool treatment. They have
Right.
hot towel, boiling hot water, not boiling, but what you can feel, an ice cool towel. they put for 3 minutes on your stomach, hot and then cold, then hot and cold. But sometimes here it's not possible to do that because of time factor, everything else. What I
Yeah.
do when I go for shower, I take a hot shower, then cool shower, then hot shower, then cool shower. That's what I do on that basis.
Okay, thank you. Good to know. Thank you.
Sarvanjit,
Dinesh, boliye.
one question. Sometimes I find it difficult to go in the mornings. So can this water intake and exercise be done
Will help, yes. That's
at a later
because-
time?
Yeah, it will help. The thing is, drink plenty. You're obviously not drinking enough water for some reason. That's what it looks like to me. And obviously, you have some kind of stress or IBS. You might have irritable bowel syndrome. So that means your bowel, you're not able to move bowel quickly enough. And that's why you have to do a lot of walking. So you do enough exercise either. That's what the problem is. Like
I
Mani
can't-
said,
yeah.
if you do more exercise, then the bowel movement will become faster automatically.
I can't do 10,000 steps.
No, whatever. All I'm saying, not just a step, even doing breathing exercise, doing certain things like we do it on daily basis. You have to, females are very good at loving others. They forget to love. You haven't. You have to learn to love yourself and spend some time
yes.
on yourself, which you haven't doing, and that's why now you're suffering, and there's nobody can help you apart from yourself. So you have to change your lifestyle slightly. I'm being bit kind of rough. If I'm sorry if I'm speaking bit kind of out of place, but I meant good for you. I meant well.
Thank you.
Uttam, you want to say something? No, that's it.
On YouTube.
Sarvanji, the last question you answered about the diarrhea, it was Hena. Want to know how to control the diarrhea, that
That's
goes
it.
by anxiety.
Take Imodium.
Oh, asking.
I know, but sometimes there's no choice, but you have to do that just to get the quick relief. And then look at your diet, where you have gone wrong, and take it. That's why sometimes I have that as well, and I have to take Imodium. No problem. My dad was a doctor; he used to give me Imodium all the time before. But now I try to reduce it. But best way is just that you have to find out what's causing it. You need to the cause first. Is it stress or is it something you eaten? Like yesterday, I had a loose motion as well, but because I took some hot milk with chocolate, and I think I don't really drink milk, and that kind of triggered the and chocolate might be out of date. I'm not sure. So that kind of triggered my food poisoning kind of idea.
I think
What
it's
we can-
eating
And then
banana.
also we have Dr. Kapoor as well. She can answer some of the questions as well. She's hiding. She's a hidden gem hiding behind that. If you have to say something, Dr. Kapoor can answer as well. No problem. You have a better understanding from mental point of view as well.
Jyoti, you want to ask something?
I don't know, but they will say that they are
I'll
slow.
practice.
I think sometimes banana can be helpful, Sir
But
Sarvanji.
banana,
Banana's got potassium in it, and that will help to bind
Potassium.
the diarrhea.
I think Jyoti ji want to ask something. Let her ask.
The baby
Go on then.
or the nurse manage human and
Go. Do you want to ask something, Jyoti ji?
How
Yeah.
how can I put on weight?
Oh.
That's a blue moon question. I want to know how to lose weight. No, but it's just a matter of when you do yoga, it brings the body in balance. If you're underweight, it brings it back up. But you have to eat, best way to eat milk. In milk, you put some khajur, boil it, or anjeer, and eat that. That will help as well. Or mango pulp as well. Mix it with milk and make a drink and drink that. That's depending on the season and things like that as well. That helps as well. Just,
आपने बोला था वो कॉपर वाला sorry I had brain tumor operation that's why I can't speak properly.
no problem.
So
What do you want to know?
if I lose my weight they can't treat me cancer treatment.
Okay. Are you losing weight just now? Obviously.
Yeah, I'm
But
heavy.
because of your symptoms, what you have, that's you're losing weight. So it's not anything else. It's like you're fighting to the chemotherapy or whatever you're having, and plus all the cancer. That's the sign. One of the sign of cancer is to lose weight as well. That's why I think first, and obviously you have to eat, trying to do increase the amount of oxygen in your blood. That's very important itself. So make sure you're not anemic, and eating all the right food. Trying to eat small food, more options. You still have to eat a lot of sprouted food, pomegranate, all haldi and all these things to kind of fight. But if you want to talk to me separately on the WhatsApp, then I can tell you more things. I don't want to go into too much detail just now because it won't be right to highlight that much, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Hope you all kind of I know it was a lot of work trying to siphon the information and go through to you. Hopefully enjoy the class, and next we're going to talk about the Ayurveda. Next week lecture will be Ayurveda next Wednesday. Same time.
How often you can do Jalneti?
Jalneti can do. The thing is, what I do is I only do Jalneti once a month. Otherwise, you can do daily, no problem. But what I do other days is put much oil in my nasal pass at night time, rub it through.
Yeah.
And then sneeze. And then in the morning, once have a bowel movement, wash my eyes, and then brush my teeth, and then do nasal cleaning by just sneezing through the water and kind of when I'm having my shower. And then that's why when I'm breathing in, you can hear my lung completely clear. There's no blockage anywhere at all. Very important. Lung is the lung.
My chest is not clear.
Yeah, but for people with asthma, you have to do Jalneti daily.
Yeah.
Again, depending on individual. I'm quite my nasal passage is quite clear always, so I don't have to do that much. But whenever I feel down, also you take a steam as well with eucalyptus oil or things like that, or balm, which will help. Also gargling with the hot water with salt as well, which will help to clear your throat patches and things like that as well. All these play an important part.
Thank you.
I
Anybody else want to ask question?
I can't see. Can you see?
Yeah, speak up. Who is it? Yeah.
Uttam.
Yeah.
Go on, then ask question. No.
Somebody is asking why my nasal is been very dry for a few weeks. Obviously, see, body has certain temperature, so it creates autoimmune disease. And if you have too little heat, then that causes other problems. You become anemic, all other health issues as well. So obviously, what you're looking at, you have a certain problem in your body temperature, and also you're creating too much. Your liver is too active, so you might have to drink some water over the sink, 3 or 4 glasses, and vomit. Reduce the pitta. Pitta ko nikalna hai. Bodies are made up of Vayu, Pitta, and Kapha. They are the 3 dosas which controls your body health. Catabolism, metabolism, and anabolism. They are the 3 processes which body is going through all the time.
Anybody else want to ask question?
If there's no question, then obviously this is my 4th class today, so I'm completely exhausted. Just the way it happened. I'm sorry. It didn't plan that way, but just the way things happen, people keep asking me. I can't say no.
Sorry, Sarvanji, I missed what you were saying. What do I do for the dry nasal?
See, what's happening is you might have to drink water, 3 or 4 glasses, and vomit.
Okay.
If you take tongue, see the third tongue, just rub it, your water will come out. With that, pitta will come out. So liver is like a liver is too active. You're getting liver is too much, producing too much heat in the body.
So I just dip my tongue in warm water.
No. Drink water, 3 or 4 glasses.
Yeah.
And then put your 2 fingers in your throat, in the mouth, and just on the top where the little bit sticks out, you tickle that, and the water will come out, and then you vomit.
Oh.
The pitta will come out, and thing will. Also to lubricate it, do some what do you call the steam bath, steam or put something eucalyptus oil that will wet the thing as well properly,
Okay.
Ranji, how to reduce the kapha pitta?
It's all, if you look at the book, it's got a lot of food. Certain food can reduce your kapha and pitta because certain things is depending on the age as well. It's like young children usually have a kapha dosa. So they have a dose, everything happens wrong here. So there's sinus problem, tonsil, ear infection, and so on. And when you have 20 to 40, 50, you have a Pitta dosa, tend to have a digestive problem. Your pancreas, kidney, pancreas, and your liver and spleen. And after 50, you have Vayu dosa, where you more tend to have a constipation, a certain thing as well. So some things are you're born with certain dosa, but you are also due to certain age as well. But you can change it by eating certain lifestyle. If you look at our PYPT book, that's got all the food you can eat to increase your Pitta, or increase your, because food can change that, make that change as well. Also your lifestyle.
Thank you.
Thank you for all
Somebody
your
asked the
support.
question.
Thank you to Prabhuji as well, and Thakur Bhai for lovely poster he did doing it for me as well, and Ashokji as well. Always Meena and Maniji doing a lovely exercise for the constipation, and obviously Dr. Kapoor as well, always there to support me whenever I require help. Thank you to Thakur Bhai and Dr. Kapoor as well, and anybody I didn't mention, Kantilal, and a lot of people are there supporting me throughout the Banuban, Jasodaji taking class tomorrow as well. And obviously, a lot of PYPD doing very well. So you take class every morning from 7 to, he's early, but I'm not. I'm trying to look after the people later on. But he does it from 7 to half 8, but that's Dr. Ashokji as well. And then you go Banuban, you go Jyoti. A lot of classes are happening. Please join one of the classes. Health is your true wealth. And I want all you to be healthy and like me, live and play with your great grandchildren, listen to music. And then grow tomato, cucumber, and all the vegetables you can, and be happy. Have a lovely evening. Thank you very much, Om. And just to finish off, we'll do a small prayer. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. Om Santi, Santi, Santi. And give a lovely smile. Come on, let's be able to see it too long. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, your funny laugh. Excellent. Well done. Thank you, everybody, again.
Thank
Have a lovely
you.
day. Thank you
Bye.
again. Bye.
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 Bye.